Hi everybody. Welcome to another virtual tour. Excited to be with you again today. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. I have sunshine pouring through the windows. I'm going to get started here. We are at 156 Westover Drive in Cherry Hill. We are in Barclay Farm. My name is Eliza. I'm the listing agent. I'm the team lead for Prisma Homes. This is a really exciting home. I'm so happy to be here with you today. This is a Wedgewood model in an ideal location with an unbelievable yard and lot. We just hit the market 48 hours ago, one day ago. I can't even remember. That's how crazy this week has been. The springtime market is here. Just hit the market. Showings are booking like crazy. I think it's going to be a good one, and we are open both days this weekend. So we will see you hopefully in person Saturday 12 to 2 or Sunday 1 to 3. If you can't get here at either of those times, that's when you schedule a private showing with us or your real estate agent. Again, I'm Eliza. I'm going to take you through the home. This is just like an open house. Whoops, making an adjustment here. So you're free to chit chat with me, ask questions, say hello, tell me where you're watching from, and I'll do my best to respond in real time. If you're watching this later, no worries. You can always message us and get answers to your question. If you are working with a realtor, you should route everything through them. So questions, disclosure, measurements, all of that, they can gather that for you. If you are not working with a realtor, just DM us here. We'll get everything into your hands. So we'll go through. We're going to do the ground floor, followed by the second floor, and then the basement. I'm hoping we can do the basement. My seller did not have Wi-Fi here, so I am at the mercy of Verizon Wireless and its cell service. I already see that there's people trying to get into this virtual tour, so bear with me if there's a knock at the door. This is not the open house. Open house is tomorrow, the next day. So we are priced here very competitively at $550. That is basically the average sale price for the neighborhood at this point in time. Very competitively priced, very appropriately priced. I'm going to start at the front door and take you through. What else do I want to tell you? 4 beds, 2.5 baths, 1-car garage, no interior entry. So we're not going to look at the garage on this virtual tour here today, but you can certainly inspect it at the open house or at your private showing. I think we should get started. Why not? All right. Going to start you at the front door. Beautiful view out the door. The entry was redone in pavers. Lovely. Love to see that. It goes all the way. Let me see if I can get you down here. Yep, there we go. One of the really nice things about the Wedgewood model, which people often say, it's the one with the chimney in the front. Covered entry. Let me see if I can get you up. See that? It's almost like a porch here. It is a porch. It's small but lovely. Gives you a nice way to come into the home. I want to show you something so special, and that is the original Wedgewood door. I know for a fact when I'm arriving for the first time at a house and I see the original Wedgewood door on a Wedgewood model, do you know what that tells me? Pride in ownership, meticulous maintenance. These are solid wood doors. This home was built in 1960. And take a look around because this is like museum quality. The way this home has been loved and cared for and adored translates immediately. So we're wasting no time. You're already in love with it. So am I. I'm going to give you a quick lay of the land and then we'll go into each room. So right at the front here is what we once called the den. It's kind of a family room as well. It has turned into a work from home space or a 5th bedroom. Stairs are here. To the left, we have our oversized formal living room. Look at how gorgeous that is. And then to the right, the dining room. There's a beautiful, we could call it a 3-season room or a screened-in porch out there. And then the kitchen at the back. All right, so that was just quick, like, here's where everything is. I'm going to back up if I don't fall down walking backwards. And let's actually start in the formal living room. Having had the pleasure of showing a Wedgewood many times, I feel like this is where buyers kind of head into first. This is the room that grabs you. And it's big. Now, I want to point out, it's a sunny day. Those are huge window treatments, and we still have a massive amount of light coming in. This home is positioned in such a way that it receives beautiful sunlight at all times of day. It was even snowing when we took our interior pictures, and even with it physically snowing, there's tons of natural light in the photos. We also did drone photography. I would love for you to take a look and see what we're dealing with this yard. It is magnificent. And also, this will be true everywhere we go. When you see carpet, there is original hardwoods under all of this. And one can only assume, whoops, that it's in magnificent shape because it has been covered for many, many years. Could it have yellowed a little bit and need a refinish? Absolutely. But in terms of it being protected, it's fun to even think about. Like, they're going to be gorgeous if you want to uncover and go for hardwoods. Look at this, pretty as a portrait right here. So our formal living room is extra long. It spans almost the entirety of the front of the home. And that fireplace, the chimney you see up the front of the Wedgewood on the outside, is in the center of the formal living room on the inside. This is a wood burning fireplace. From the look of it, it is not currently used very much, but that's not to say anything's wrong with it. Some people just don't light fires. These are built-ins. These would have been added, looks to be pretty soon after the home was built. These have been around a long time. They're painted this beautiful color with the rest of the room. And how special is it to have built-ins like this? These are so expensive to do because they're custom. Another thing you might already have noticed, the windows have all been replaced and they're gorgeous. Everything that my seller was done with care and looking for the best in things. You can probably tell that just from looking around, but I'll say it anyways. There was no spared expense. When it was time to replace or renew something, they went for the best. And that translates into such a wonderful experience in this home. Let me get over in this corner and show you this way again. Look at that. Classic. Big wall here. Now you can put a TV on this wall. You can also put a TV. Let me show you over here. That's one of the questions we get quite a bit. TV can go here. She's watching TV in her den. I'll show you where that is next. I have also seen this room approached as like a dual use. You kind of section it out and do like 2 seats looking one way and then a larger sofa looking another. It's long enough. Let's see, the living room length is 26. So we're looking at 26 feet of space. You have options here. You're not locked into putting furniture exactly how it is right now. Okay. Now I mentioned the den to you. It's also gets referred to these days as the bonus room because technically this is a bedroom. We do not count this as a 5-bedroom home because my experience has been when people come there and they saw 5 bedrooms, they're expecting all of those bedrooms to be together upstairs. And that's not the case here. But technically this has a window, a door that closes. It's big enough and has a closet. And the closet's huge. Look at this. It's a walk-in. This is great for your catch-all storage, your downstairs stuff. There's another option, and I don't want to confuse you, so I'll just be brief about it. There's an option for a mudroom. Originally, the Wedgewood was built with no interior access to the garage. So what people have done is they've gotten creative with that closet I just showed you, as well as this front coat closet. When you put those together and the garage is on the other side, you have a mudroom. So just keep that in mind. I didn't show you where her TV is. Let me show you. Look at this. Even with those vertical blinds, there's so much light. Sun's not even on that side of the house. She's got her TV in here. We see this quite a bit also. This is a great flexible room. Okay, this is, if you needed that one extra space for your own needs, generally it's going to be the den. Let's go into the dining room. Look how cute this is. So you see an oversized slider attaches to that screened-in porch out there. Lots of room. The dining room in a Wedgewood is nearly square, so you have sort of ultimate flexibility on what goes where. You can put the table either way. she has, look at this, the original French doors. These are another thing that are really hard to find. And when I see them, I know the home has been loved. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Beautiful two-tone paint in here with the chair rail. And then let's go into the kitchen if we're not blinded by natural light in here. Again, guys, we're at 156 Westover Drive. We are in Barclay Farm. We are in a Wedgewood model, just listed. Look at this. So this has been renovated, I would say maybe about 20 years ago. Stainless steel appliances. Look at the condition of everything. It's like everything's shiny and sparkly. And you get quite a good amount of storage and prep space in here. Newer electric cooktop there. For a long time it was gas. Everybody said, can I convert to gas? We are finding that some people are wanting to go back to electric. Again, it seems like it comes in and out of style. The truth is, in any Barclay home, and especially in this one, you can do either because the furnace is gas and it's right underneath. There's a basement here. Look at that window for a moment, can we? Also, somebody enter my cellar in an orchid contest, please, because I can't even believe what I'm looking at there. They obviously love that window and the cacti. Look at that. Got our little TV. This is such a nice window to have. Makes the room feel so much bigger. But as I was saying, there is a gas furnace, so people convert back and forth all the time. We've got a side door here that takes you to the side yard. I don't think we're going to necessarily go out there. We've got a full-size pantry with those shelves. That's wonderful to have. Then you're not struggling in your cabinets. But what a great kitchen. And then the hardwoods were added here. So originally this would have been tile, and now it's hardwood, which is wonderful. But this is such a beautiful, bright and cheery kitchen. Any questions, guys? Just shout them out. I'm here to try to answer them for you. I think we'll wait and do the outside all together. If that's okay, I'd like to take you upstairs first. One more look in here. Unbelievable. All right, let's go up. Again, we've got 4 beds upstairs with that 5th being downstairs, but we're not listing it as a 5. Look at the amount of light coming into this home. And when I was talking with my seller and her family, we had said, kind of troubleshooting, well, what time of day do you think you get the best light? And she said, honestly, all day long. That was her answer. This is the primary suite. It's the biggest of the bedrooms. Has a small walk-in closet. I'll show it to you. Very organized. It is technically a walk-in. And it has an ensuite bathroom. I'm going to show it to you in just a moment. I want to give you the bedroom first. Beautiful. I don't think there's any wallpaper in this house, which was a question I had gotten earlier, not on the virtual tour. The bathroom is the perfect vintage bathroom. It is mid-century at its core. It is in impeccable shape. Look at this tile. That's like, it's like a purpley gray, and then a greeny type, like sage kind of color on the wall. The shower, I think they've probably redone that door. It doesn't look like the original door, but it is the original shower with the tile. It's a stall shower. They've got the soap dishes still. I think the sink has been replaced. That's pretty common. And then the original light, I think, with the original mirror. So, again, this home has been so loved. Look at how special that is. For years, everybody got rid of all this stuff, and now it's completely back. So it's a really special find. Fabulous. If you need measurements, floor plan, anything like that, simply message us or your real estate agent and we will get that to you. Second bedroom is here, so we have 2 on either side of upstairs. Again, the amount of light, unbelievable. Nice space, good closets. The doors have all been replaced. The windows have been replaced. And if you want to go ahead and ask for the disclosure, that'll have the ages of absolutely everything. There's really no project here that you're faced with. It's a move-in ready home. You could renovate this or keep it exactly as it is. Dual linen closets. That's typical for a Wedgewood to have a small linen closet on either side of the bathroom. This is the main hall bath. Now this has been renovated quite nicely. Fits in with the classic appeal of this home. Very pretty, very nicely done. And this has a replacement tub and new tile here. So let me show you. This is where there's one tub in the home and this is it. Nice tile, very nicely done, beautifully neutral. Give you the shot looking down the stairs from the bathroom right here. So you see where we're at. That's nice wainscoting, isn't it? That would not have been original, that would have been added, but it looks to have been here for a while. In a good way. Not like, oh, it looks old. This is bedroom 3. This, I believe, is the largest of the non-primary bedrooms, if I'm remembering correctly. It's tough because these homes are mirror image of one another, so you have to remember. The last one I sold, this was the big one. I love the color in here. It's a real, like, museum Pharaoh and Ball. I don't know if you follow that paint account that I do, but it's that kind of tone. Isn't this lovely? Original hardwoods. We can see them in some of these rooms. That's what they look like. You know, the color is definitely has gotten a little bit yellowy over the years, but to know that the rest of the hardwoods have been so protected for so many years, those are going to be in great shape. And then 4th bedroom, which I believe is the smallest, is currently in use as an upstairs sitting room. That's really common. It's beautifully bright, newer carpet in here. Nice color palette. Closets behind the door. What do we think, guys? It's so clean. That was one of the first comments I got when I was speaking with an agent, was she said that's the cleanest house I've been in years. We're gonna go downstairs because I wanna show you the 3-season room and the backyard, and we're going to attempt, can't promise, attempt to do the basement. I don't know if Verizon Wireless is going to let me go in the basement. Let's talk about the advantage of this space for just a hot minute here. To do something like this is expensive, requires permits. It's so good to have. If you wanted to fully enclose this, you're halfway there. The foundation's in, the walls are up, you could do windows. I am in love with this space. We've got 2 fans overhead, beautiful ceiling. Here's the other fan right here, if I can get there. There we go, whoops. And you're looking out on what I would consider an oversized yard. Average lot size in Barclay is about 0.24 acre. Now, here's the fun part. Public Records thinks, and Public Records can be very, very, very wrong. Let me look at what they've got it as. They've got this as 0.33. I have no proof. You're gonna have to just believe me when I say, I don't think that's right. I think we are approaching a ½ acre here, and it's pretty common on these irregular lots for it to be a little bit wrong, but we don't like to tip anybody off about that because it factors into your taxes. Property taxes here, $10,000, $10,480. That's really low. And this panoramic view of a private irregular lot with all that grass, if you wanted to put in a pool, I bet you could. Plenty of space. Do some hardscaping, do a fire pit out there, some string lights off the house. You are done and ready for the summer. What do we think of this space? breaking out here. I'm showing it to you from the outside. There's an irrigation system here, so sprinkler system. Always love to see that. Look at this. And we are insulated enough from 7D and brace where, of course, there's a helicopter that's going to fly over after I said that, but you know what I mean. It's good. Now that's the back of the garage there. Again, we're not going to do the garage on the, well, maybe we could, we'll see. Just because there's no interior entry, I usually don't do it unless there's interior entry. But as I mentioned, interior entry is not only doable, but you get a mudroom if you do it. It's a project I've seen accomplished quite a few times in this Wedgewood model. Sorry, just try and close this with one hand and hold everything. Here we go. Back inside. Look at that coming in too. Like, are you kidding me? Open houses both days this weekend. Saturday, 12 to 2. Sunday, 1 to 3. Those are usually the times we do. So you guys are probably pretty used to that by now. I want to show you the front of the house before we try to do the basement, because if I lose you in the basement, I might lose you for good. As I mentioned, covered entry, upgraded to pavers. Westover is a beautiful street. Not really much traffic on it. There's that chimney up the front, like I told you. One car garage there. It's on a clicker, has a automatic opener, but I feel like it's just going to be too much to do it, and I'd rather try and get you guys into the basement. There's my sign saying please don't come in, come tomorrow instead. Let me talk to you. I'm going to just cruise through the first level. This is question time. If you have questions, I probably have answers. Barclay, we've got 2 swim clubs. We have the Malberg Early Childhood Center, and then we have Russell Knight Elementary, which is the neighborhood elementary school, Rosa Middle, which is where we are districted to, and then your choice of Cherry Hill East or West, open enrollment, transportation to either. I get a lot of questions on that. Make sure you understand you get to go to either. Oh, I didn't show you the powder room. Cute powder room right here. Our first look at the powder room. And look how bright it is. It's so bright that I'm getting like that lens flare because there's just light pouring through that window. Barclay Farmstead, trails, playground, community events, music under the stars, the Cherry Hill community at large, plus Barclay Farm. There's so many events, constant events going on, things to do, ways to meet people. Joining the swim clubs, Covered Bridge Swim Club or Barclay Farm Swim Club, great way to meet the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, look what I just noticed. Welcome to Cherry Hill, the Cherry Hill Mall on a blanket. Bonnie's Bridge, that's close to here. It's on the historic register. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. It's so cute. Super friendly neighborhood, about 1,200 homes. People say hello, they look out for each other. It's always a race when it snows to see who can get their snowblower out there first and do yours. It's such a great place to live. We are so lucky to have 2 exits to 295, Turnpike a few minutes away. 70 is right here. Look at this view out the window. Location really doesn't get any better, which is part of why Barclay's really desirable. It's also just really desirable because these homes were really well built. Scarborough did an amazing job. There's a steel I-beam running through this house. That's why there's no settling or anything weird. That was incredible for 1960. Nobody's doing that now, I promise you that. These are such well-built, timeless homes, and people have continued to respond to them throughout the years. Passionate about Barclay and Cherry Hill. If you ever have questions, you can just hit me up. We will chat. All right, we're going to try the basement. If I lose you guys, we'll just sign off there. This is like hit or miss whether this is going to work. This basement was finished once upon a time, and then many years ago the floor was torn up. Some of the paneling is still here, some of the framing is still here. So in terms of, you know, finishing it, this is actually a refinishing job. I don't even know, you'd have to check with township. I don't know if you need permits because it was finished once. Oh, I forgot to turn this light on, sorry. Laundry's down here. There's our HVAC. Everything's been worked on. There's a lot of stuff that's newer. Just ask me for the disclosure and I'll share that with you. Got the utility sink in there, some old cabinets. This is probably the kitchen cabinets once upon a time. And then on this side, nice big space. Look, there's even light blasting in through the tiny basement window. Like, you can't make this up. So really good stuff. This scared me the first time I came down here. I don't know what it is. It looks like Jabba the Hutt. Sump pump, so we're high and dry here. It's great. Good, let me show you the basement. I'm thrilled about that, I didn't know. Again, open house Saturday, 12 to 2, that's tomorrow. Sunday, 1 to 3. All are welcome. Neighbors, friends, people with a Wedgewood, people who are curious, people who are writing offers, all of you. We find that open houses are more fun when we have more people, so we like to see you. I'm going to turn this around and say goodbye. Let's see. Ooh, we did it. Kept it under 30 minutes. There's a lot to talk about here, so I was worried I'd be too chatty. Hopefully it's just the right amount of chatty. So again, 156 Westover, Wedgewood model, 4 beds, 2 baths, 1 car garage, full basement. Incredible lot. Incredible home maintenance. Excellent vibes, pristine vibes. It's a special one. I want you guys to come see it. Thank you for joining me on the tour today. Really enjoyed giving it. Have a great weekend. Watching that weather. Even if it snows, as long as it's not like a snow emergency, we always just keep our open houses. So we will see you tomorrow if you're planning to come tomorrow. All right, guys, TGIF. See you at the next one. Bye.